and your prayers been answered?
Yeah, they have.
Do you know you could speak to people in silence?
Pardon?
Do you know to speak to people in silence? Do you know that?
Yeah, so
It's a
if, in
vibration.
all
So
honesty, me
it's a
saying I
vibration.
wish
So
you well is
yes,
speaking to
it's a
them in
vibration.
silence, no?
It's a vibration. So you saying wishing you well, he will get that message. So you're still in
Yeah,
contact. You're still in contact, however. He hasn't cut off your life. He's still in your life.
yeah, to a degree. And that's what I just said. The way that, okay, 3, 4 years ago when that person saw me, I was a different person. My composure was different.
Yes. So
Where
hence the
where
reason
I
I'm
am
hence the
today
reason.
and what they saw, and it was only a few weeks ago, what they saw of me a few weeks ago shows a like what's the words? I won't say like a new Naomi, but a developed Naomi, a healed Naomi, a peaceful
A healed
Naomi, a
Naomi.
happy Naomi, a loving Naomi, like loving Naomi. I'm loving on myself. For me, for me to be around this particular person and still be in the room and still be able to smile at other people in the room, I wasn't able to do that before because I was forever triggered. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, maybe, or not even maybe, yeah, like I just said, my energy, they would have felt my energy and knew that I was calm, that they don't
Yeah.
trigger me no more. I'm not scared of them no more. How they deal with it is on them, but I'm dealing with me, myself, and I. I'm not here to be working on, especially grown-ass people that for 20+ years were showing me the utmost disrespect. And they were not willing to change. They were chastising me down every moment that they got. You know, so... And again, that particular person, it was their friends that were disrespecting me too. And it was only a couple months ago. No, maybe like 6 months ago, I saw one of their particular friends and he was still behaving the same way that he used to many years ago.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to then put him in his place in that moment because he remembers me from 10+ years ago and how he got away with treating me a particular way, and I had to have him up. Maybe,
No, you didn't get caught. You said that you left GTA. I know you said your
maybe it was
battery
your
died.
network. Come back
It's
in.
probably your
Come back
network
in.
or your battery.
It's
But
probably
no,
your
it just said,
network that cut out.
yeah, but you said you left, so try and join again if you can. But
But yeah, like on
yeah.
this subject, again, I'm not here to be drilling or to make anyone agree with me, but this is what has got me to the
It's
peaceful
your
state.
story.
Yeah, it's my history. Do you know what I mean? And
Your
it's
story.
what's got me to this peaceful state.
Yeah, it's your story, and everyone's story is different. Everyone has different boundaries. Everyone has different ways they deal with things. What is your story is not going to be another one's story. You know what I mean? So then how we are triggered is also going to be different right across the board. How we deal with those
100%.
things is going to be different right across the board. What's good, what could work for you, what's worked for you might not work for me. What works for me might not work for, was it G to Empires that was on, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's not one rule fits all. It's a big part. It's so different.
Yeah. There's people that I've met over the years and they've gone through exactly or near enough close to what I've gone through with this particular person. However, they chose to still have contact with that person.
Right.
Again, that was their choice.
I was back. I invited you back. What do you mean finally? You left.
Because you was walking, you know, you probably went underneath like a bridge or something to lost connection.
It's probably your network. See, you're whirling, it's your network. It's
not
no matter cause it's for your network. You see what I mean? You're triggering. It's triggering. What you said is triggering. Yeah. About you didn't do nothing. Your network is shite. Shite? Is your network is shite? Yeah.
But yeah, like you just said, there's not, okay, it's cut out again. Oh Lord. But yeah, like I think like even take out the word rule, because it's not a rule, it's just a way of living. Do you know what I mean? The way that I've chosen to live, it may not fit with others, but you know what?
Fit for you.
It's good for me, and that's what I felt in the situations that I was in. That's what I needed to do. And I went through my life because of the treatment that I received growing up, doubting, and you know this, Fiona, doubting my inner voice. How many years did I doubt my inner voice? Something would be in my gut, my intuition would tell, like spirit would be chatting to me, telling me certain things, and I'd ignore it. And then what would happen? Exactly what I didn't want to happen. Why did that happen? Because I didn't trust my instinct. I didn't trust myself. So then when I started to learn to trust myself and be like, you know what, and going back to what I was saying again earlier, the confrontations initially, when I asserted my boundaries, the confrontations did get bigger. But I had to be ready for those wars, but have the trust that those wars were not going to last long if I stuck to my boundaries. And guess what? Because I stuck to my boundaries and I trusted my own choices, those wars came to a halt. And it was because I acted on respecting myself regardless. You know? If I didn't do those things, I would be the most irritated person. To the point where even like the way that me and you are able to connect and get along, you wouldn't want to be around me the way that I would be vexed right now.
I'll be telling you to remove yourself.
Right then.
I'll be like, yeah, anyway, no, you stay over there because I ain't got time for that bullshit. Yeah.
And how many times did you say that to me? Not that you would distance yourself from me, but there were times when I was so distraught and upset and vexed. But there was only so much that you could take. Yeah. Because then my energy was affecting our relationship. I wasn't always a good person to be around because I was always upset, crying and distraught. So I wasn't always the best person to be around. And sometimes my laughter and smiles were fucking fake. And you and my sister Tash would know that. You would know when I'm faking it.
Yep.
You know, so I would get the silent treatment.
All to this day,
babes.
All to this
I would
day.
get the silent treatment from you.
How deep our relationship is, right? And the kind of person I am, I'll pick up on things. So there'll be certain times, like Naomi said, she said that her laughs and her smiles are fake. So there's certain times we talk, but sometimes we don't talk all the time. And she would post certain things, and there'd be nice uplifting posts, but I'm seeing straight through all that shit. I'm seeing through it. And she would say to me, and I'll call her, all right, yeah, I said, yeah, what's up? Right. But how did you know? Because all I did was post this. I said, nah, sis, nah. Something in here. Right. That post don't sit right with me. And I feel something there on.
Right then.
You couldn't get it.
Then we wouldn't speak for a while because you knew
you couldn't fake it around the phone.
Like there was only so much talking could do. You would leave, do you know what I mean? Like there was times and I could feel it. Like it's not that you didn't want to chat to me. You knew that I needed silence and to talk to myself.
I would leave you.
So there's only so much that conversation could do. So I would have to sit with myself to work on all of that bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it hasn't.
I miss a
I'm
lot.
not going to go on like it's been easy.
What Chantal said.
So would you
Love your
say,
sister
Naomi?
relationship and love all my sisters. Sorry, GT. Welcome back. Yeah. Hi.
So
Welcome, and I
Naomi,
love
would
you
you?
too,
So
Chantal.
Naomi,
I love you too, Donna. I love all my sisters.
Yes, yeah. Hello?
yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
That big head woman, when you talk, you just keep talking and she can read a book to you.
Why
Yeah.
you calling the big heads? Who you calling big heads?
Okay. So would you say, Naomi, do you have enemies?
Do I have enemies?
Yeah.
I think I do.
Maybe.
Why maybe?
Maybe. I'm not going to
That's
totally,
something you should
again,
know.
pardon?
That's something you should know. It shouldn't be maybe. That's something you should know.
Okay, then yes, I do.
Okay,
I do.
But then, can I interject?
But,
How
th-
would
but
you know
then,
if you have
but,
enemies? Because you could have.
but then from it, you have to go back to perspective, because again, there's certain people.
It's based on the previous conversation. It's based on what you
Right,
already said.
okay.
Yeah.
Based
No,
on
no,
whatever
no.
you
But
said
then it
before.
goes back to perspective.
Okay, good.
Like,
and do anyone have you as their enemy?
say that again.
Do anyone have you? Okay. Anyone ever said to maybe friends, whatever, Naomi's the enemy?
I've never had that come back
You
to
never
me.
had
No.
it come back to you. Okay.
No, but I've had people chat behind my back.
Okay.
I've had people chat behind my back.
Well, those are haters.
So,
I call them haters.
possibly. So then that's why I say maybe. Do you know what I mean? So there's possible enemies, and the people that I know that aren't right for me.
Donna,
bless you,
I would
Donna.
say Naomi does not have any enemies. Do you know what though? I think everyone has an enemy, and I'd say there'll probably be a silent enemy, because there's going to be people out there that are wishing you good, but in reality they want you to blood clot fall on your neck. Simple things.
Then.
Everyone out there was good for, but they're not going to sell that to you, to your face.
Of course. But you know, Fiona, what did I do at the beginning of this year or before the end of last year? In one of my prayers, and I shared it with you. In my prayer, I asked and I prayed for God to release the people that are not. And that I go, so take out the word.
Release what is not for me.
So take out the word cut off, remove, and all that. I use the word release, because release is releasing the burden, releasing the heaviness, releasing the toxic energy. I asked God, and I didn't beg. I asked, and I was like, if there are people that need to be released and removed out of my life, release them, take them away. And I wish them. And you see, listen, the beginning of this year, there was 2 people that were really, actually, because I do this every so often. Yeah, there was 2 people that got released. I did it 6 months ago. 6 months ago, 1 person got released, and they showed me the true them. And guess what I said? Thank you. I'm grateful. So maybe they are the enemies. But
you know, Naomi, to every story, Naomi, to every story there's more than one side. You know that, right?
Say that again.
To every story, there's more than one side.
Of course, but I can only speak of my side.
There's 3 sides. There's the wrong side, there's the right side, and then there's the truth.
There's your story, there's that person's story, and then there's the ultimate story.
Then there's the truth, mate. Then there's the truth.
Yeah, there's the truth. There's the ultimate story.
Do you be wrong to these people that you call your enemy? That you call your enemy?
Did I what? Sorry.
You mean the ones that she knows that are the enemy? Have you ever say it again?
Have you ever been wrong to them, or you ever treat them in a way that they don't treat you right?
Maybe, yeah. I'm not. You know what? Let me answer. Again, yeah, going back to what I was saying before, one, I'm not perfect, and 2, I'm not going to go on like I'm always right and that I always do you know what I mean, do the right thing. However, I do hold myself accountable. 2, I'm always ready for a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm always ready to have that conversation. If you're not ready to have that conversation with me, then there's not a conversation.
Keep it moving.
Yeah,
Chantal,
you keep it moving.
Okay, okay.
Chantal, and 1 second, 1 sec, there's a comment. Someone said, Chantal said, take them to the altar in the spirit and leave it there.
Yes, exactly, sis. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
sometimes I feel that's what you have to do. There's nothing else you can do but just leave it.
Let's stick to the word you just said. If they don't willing to have the conversation, you leave them alone. I'm going through something similar to that, which Fifi may know of. And I'm treating it completely differently. I'm treating it completely differently. I'm going through something similar to that. And I'm treating it completely differently.
Sorry, say that again. You cut out. You're
yeah,
not
repeat that again, please.
No, I said I'm going through something similar at this present moment. The way you dealt with that, I want to deal with it that way.
So what do you mean? So how's Naomi dealt with it?
No,
yeah, how have I dealt with it?
If they're not willing to have the conversation, she's going to cut them off completely. So I'm not willing
I didn't say that though.
No. She said she just let it go.
I said previously. We're talking about two different things.
No,
when I was talking
previously, you said if they're not willing to have that conversation,
then I'd leave them. Then I'd leave them to it. That's what I said. I'd leave them to it. If they're not willing to have the conversation, then I'll leave the relationship where it is, and then when they're willing to talk, then I'm open to talk.
Oh, so not completely leaving. You're just leaving it at the point. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just leaving it at the point that it is. But what I'm not going to do is beg someone to chat that ain't willing to chat. Because guess what? That's going to bring on confrontations.
Yeah, but I've
had that. I've had that in the past.
That's why I have a bit of issue. Because
no
one knows your mind. And
you're
going to come to me to talk about a topic I'm not prepared to talk about. Why should people still get upset? Because that's happening presently with me. Someone want to have a conversation with me on certain stuff, and I'm not prepared to talk about it.
And you're not ready.
My mindset is not there, because if I should have the conversation, I may say things I'm not supposed to say, or go down a road I'm not supposed to go down. So why can you not respect the fact that I'm not prepared to have a conversation? I would say, okay, when you're ready, I will have the conversation. You don't have to force me on to answer that.
No, but I just said that. I just said, if you're not willing to have a conversation, I'll leave it there. And then when you're willing to talk, I'm here.
Yes,
that's what I just said.
Have you said to this person at this present moment in time, I'm not in that space to have that conversation. Can we have it later?
I make it clear. I even arrange to have the conversation.
Yeah.
But they want it now.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So then in that case, and they're not that person isn't respecting what you're saying then.
Yeah, so that person isn't respecting your boundary.
Your boundary then.
So then going back to the word boundaries, they're not respecting your boundaries.
Tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah.
So then how are you dealing with that person not respecting your boundaries? How are you dealing with that?
Well, it gets to a point where disrespectfulness is happening, and if you don't apologize to me, I won't say nothing to you. I don't have nothing against you. I don't see you as an enemy, but you have to apologize to me first to have a conversation with you. We are at that point presently. So without apologies, you're not having a conversation with me. If you're willing to have a conversation, you're not having it. You have to apologize first. Can't disrespect me.
So there we go. See, respect. You see, there we go. It's that word.
Respect and boundaries. Respect and boundaries.
I swear, some of us need to go back to school.
Yeah, that's
we need to go back to school.
Read the dictionary, and have an understanding.
Chantal just said, for the amount of time people have crossed my boundaries, my lines. Oh, hang on. There's levels and disrespect.
My lines, there's levels. And disrespect will not be tolerated in my brigade.
I used to let lots of things slide. But when I became a mother, we can't read no more. You still have time, Chantel? I can't read
When I became a mother...
Then where it is. When he became a mama, what happened? Oh, things had to change 100. I'm not having people try that with my daughters. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
when you have children, you don't want them to treat it. Yeah,
yes,
you don't want
because
children to
So
go
you
through
know
that
what?
Chantal
You
again.
know what? It's
Chantal
the,
added responsibility, so she had to change her way of thinking and way of life because
but
she
you
had to
know,
live for
okay,
herself
Yeah,
so
and the child now. So in the first
yeah,
place, she have to upgrade herself
yeah,
and remove all
yeah,
crosses,
yeah.
even not for
yeah,
herself, for a child, because she don't want the child to grow up in that environment.
yeah.
So I
But
can
you know
understand
what?
where
What
Chantal
I'll
is
add
coming
on
from.
to that. What I'll add on to that is the work that I've been doing on myself, especially with in regards to being disrespected by family, is you see, like as we talk about breaking generational curses, I I don't have any children as yet. However, I have an ideal environment that when I do have children, I want them to be in. I do not want and I will not tolerate having my children and my future partner to be in the environment that I was in before. So I don't have children yet. However, my future partner, my future king, and my future children is why I've been working so damn freaking hard to burn out these crosses before they come into my life. Because I'm not having my future children and my future king having to feel a particular way or even protect themselves in a particular way because I didn't do the work and tell these people no before that.
That's
Do
why
you know
it's
what
so
I mean?
important to do work on self, man.
Yeah.
To
So the
do work
work
on
that I've
yourself.
been doing,
So
the work that
important.
I've been doing, and the work that I'm still doing, because there's still some things that I'm going through, I'm doing this work for the future people that are going to come into my life, that I'm going to love on. My love is already started for them, and they're not even, they
Yeah.
don't even exist yet. Do you know what I mean? But I'm
Is
not
that like,
allowing,
yeah.
I'm not going to allow my future children to feel the way that I did when I was growing up. Absolutely not.
I think I'm exactly the same. I'm exactly the same way. And I think for me, when the Almighty blesses me to have children, and the King comes into my life, the work for me, the work on self doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's
It can never
continuous.
stop. The work is continuous. It's continuous work. But I
Mm.
need to make sure that I am in a place, a good place, and I've done
Yep.
particular work on myself before I get into those things. And then I
Mm-hmm.
still continue on that work. You don't stop the work on self. It's a continuous thing.
Of course.
We all need to work on self. If anyone says, I'm fine, I'm good, now everyone needs to do a little bit of work on themselves.
Right then. Because when I came out of my
That's what I
last serious
believe.
relationship, remember, Fee, when I came out of my last serious relationship, I didn't
Yeah.
realize there was a lot of shit that I went through in that relationship.
Yeah.
And there was a point when I was always pointing the finger at him. But then
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But then actually, the thumb is pointing back at me, right? Why did I allow it? When I asked that question, I was like, oh shit, I've got daddy issues.
Yeah, because
This is
remember
why
when you're pointing the finger, the thumb is pointing back at you.
yeah,
So you're
exactly.
pointing back at
So then I
yourself.
was like, oh shit, I've got daddy issues. What do these daddy issues mean for me? What have they done to me? What are those issues? And then I realized why I kept on picking particular men to have these long-rotted relationships with, and why I was
Yeah.
allowing certain behaviors. So for the
Yeah.
last,
Guilty.
yeah,
Guilty.
so and that was in
Guilty.
my early 30s. That was in my early 30s.
Guilty.
I came out of that relationship because I was like,
Oh,
I'm not bringing this relationship into my 30s. It was just before I turned 30, I broke up with that person. And then
yeah.
throughout my 30s, and even till now, as I'm approaching 41 and fan, I'm still working on those
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Right, let me show you cheekbones, right? Fine, yeah? Right then. Let's put that out there. Don't get it twisted, fam.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah.
But yeah, like, I had to be like, Naomi, you allowed it. You allowed that man to do those things to you. When it happened the first time, why did you stay? All of that. So the work is continuous. Do you know what I mean? And life is like continuous learning about myself, of why, where my mind is, my thought process, what I've allowed, what, you know, circumstances that have happened.
So question to GT Empires, do you think you and be able to move forward in the situation that you're currently in?
Yeah.
Yes, and I can only say yes.
Okay.
And that's been positive. But there's still a few steps need to be taken. Before.
Say that again.
Say that again.
There's a few steps need to be taken before.
Yeah.
What, from that person or from you?
Just that from that person. From that person.
Okay.
In order for you to interact with the person, there has to be a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
And without mutual understanding, it won't get anywhere. It will just be apologies accepted, and back to a hierarchy conversation.
Yeah, definitely. That's something we said earlier. Yeah. What Chantal said. Lord, these are the issues. Do draw me out. I've worked hard in that department and I've forgiven. I had to. It wasn't healthy for me.
100%, sis. Seriously. Serious.
Why the work I did on myself? Jesus.
And there's still things.
I'm the person I am today because I was broken to the bone. And I was saying I was fine and all right, but I was not all right.
And then when people say I'm fine, fine. What does that actually mean? No,
what's fine?
It's
fine.
What's fine? Fine means that you don't want to chat about it.
Fine is a little line. Fine is a little line. Fine.
It's negative because negative follows negative. So they might as well say the fine to trick that brain to think everything is fine. It's a matter of tricking your brain.
Reality it wasn't. Reality
is not.
No, honestly, no.
I'm not going to lie.
It took me a whole year. It took me a year. It literally took me a whole year to feel good.
Serious?
Yeah. It took me a year.
Yeah.
Your name is Testament. Yo, shit, yeah.
Or maybe a year and a half.
I was broke. I was broken.
Yeah.
I think like but a couple months after I was like, I'm doing good, I'm okay. So, I'm good, man, I'm all right. But deep down I was like, I don't think so. Okay. And in the meantime I was doing the development on myself. Then literally a year later I found myself in the same place where I was when everything happened and everything kicked off. And I realized that that moment, you know what? I'm good. And I sat and I reflected and I went, I'm actually good now, man, and I'm happy. I'm actually happy and I can smile. And I just felt a piece of release. And I came back off holiday and I think I said it to you. I said, you know what?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm good, you know. I said, I feel good. Everything I needed to release has been released because this time last year I was not in a good place.
Yep.
At all.
Yeah.
Coco Empress says, learning is a lifelong process, 100%. As we get older, we mature and our mindsets quicken. We wake up. That's why it's good to heal before trying to move on and hit. Yo, 100%.
We've been talking about that.
This is what we've been saying. This is exactly what we've said. You need to heal before you try to move on and heal others. Heal yourself. Because for me, subconsciously, you think you're healed, but subconsciously, you're bringing that hurt and that trauma to those people that you're healing. But you don't realize you're doing it. That energy is transferable.
Yeah.
It's transferable.
Yeah.
So you think you're doing good and you're healing the others, but nah, your energy is you're transferring your hurt onto others. And trust me, it's not
they
good
can feel
because a person like me pick up on that energy there.
Yeah,
Not like,
you feel it straight away. You feel it
straight away, I
straight
pick up on
away.
it. I feel it in my brain. I'm like, nah, it don't feel too good right now.
It's okay to not be okay and to realize we can't control what's happening, but can control how we react. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, very true.
That's 100% true. So correct.
Yes, energies are transferable. I can feel a negative energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me will tell you, not Matt, yo. Let me tell you. So many times, people, certain celebrities that we talk on, I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
can't deal with that. No. And I say to Naomi, why? Who's that? Like, no. I don't. No, no. Why talk to that person?
Yeah.
But why talk to them every day? I don't understand. Why? No.
Yeah. And then what Fiona was saying ends up being the truth. But guess what? I already knew that, but I chose to ignore my inner voice. Now that I don't ignore my inner voice.
A lot of people do because they don't take the inner voice serious.
Yeah. And I wasn't taking my beauty, I was not taking mine serious. Yeah, but now I don't ignore it. I don't ignore it. I've been showing way too much time.
Hold on, Chantel, who's always been like what, Naomi or me? What say?
You. You. She's talking about you, brethren. You.
If I don't like you, I don't like you. It's as simple as that. I'm just not going to pretend. But I don't, if the energy's not good, I can't speak to you. Okay, thank you, Chantal. Yes, me, thanks. Thank you.
Chantal, you should have put that in capitals. You.
From there, you know, what you mean from there?
Right then. We should have a whole next conversation about Fiona.
No, let's not. Bye. Let's not talk now. Bye.
Right, look, and she says, and don't change, please. Exactly.
I ain't changing for nobody, babes. Trust.
And Donna says, we all have intuition and more time people ignore it, but I can't have my spirit, not texture. My face needs delivery. Donna, you're like Fiona. If you go over all of the talks that me and Fiona has had on Insta Live, just watch Fiona's face. Fiona's face says everything before her mouth opens.
Wow. I gotta look at that now. I never look at that.
Excuse me, pardon? What say?
I never look at that. Is that so?
Yes, it's true.
That's terrible.
Yes, it's true. So Donna, you and Fiona are twins in that aspect. You and Fiona are twins in that aspect. Fiona's face says everything before she says it. I already know what she's going to say before she says it.
What do you mean? Hold on. Why is everyone drawing me out? What's going on?
You see, look.
Well,
change of subject. Let Fiona pin the comment Fiona. The subject matter now is Fiona. Or Fiona's face.
Naomi?
Yeah.
The issue you talked about earlier was that a family member, right?
Yeah.
It was a family member.
Do you ever have those issues with friends? Or people you call friends?
No. No. I was saying earlier in the conversations, unfortunately, the worst things that have happened to me, it's been done by family, by particular family members.
Why is that? Do you know why is that?
If I will put it out there, and I said it earlier, if it was someone on road or a friend that tried to do those things, they won't be breathing right now. And I'm being serious.
That's the point I was trying to make, your son. Why do you think that is? Because family members know they could do stuff and get away with it.
Yeah, they do.
But a friend
and there was one
said
particular
that but it was paused. My connection just went and it was whirling. I just got stuck. It wouldn't let me do anything. So I had to end and restart. So please, 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 if you're still there, people, please come back in. Come back in, come back in. Come back in. Yeah, it just froze. The whole thing just froze. So people, please come back in. Let's start back again. But before I do that, I need to drink some water. Oh, dear. Yes, we're back. We're back. Well, I am back. Apologies. GT, I'm letting you. And hopefully my connection will stay up. Yes, thanks for coming back in, guys. Guys and gals, come back. It froze. Everything just froze, cut off. And I just got stuck. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. So I just had to end it. So wow. Thank you. So hopefully Naomi's coming back in. So I'm not sure what you guys were talking about when I left. But yeah.
You didn't pay your
bill. You weren't
still
speaking about me. Hopefully
so
not.
You didn't pay your bill. You didn't pay your bill. Your we call it internet bill.
I would have you know all bills are paid.
Naomi,
I'm a lady. I pay my dues. Okay.
Naomi.
Yes, Chantel. I cut on it off because you're going on about my face. You was going on about my face, so I cut on it off. When I get cut off, lock off, just like that. Like Tommy Cooper said, just like that, just like that. Oh, it's Insta. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. So come back in, John. Naomi. No, Naomi.
Back here, come
what was it about? What was it? Boundaries. Yes, I didn't pay my bill. Yes, I'm back. Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, GT was saying you didn't pay your bill.
She didn't hear that from me.
Yes, I did. What was the pin? Boundaries, family. Oh God.
Boundaries with family.
Hold on.
She gone. Where is she gone? She gone to toilet. Remember to wash your hand for 20 seconds, you know, girl. Remember to wash your hand good. Right, okay. Oh dear, it has been. That was a very deep and interesting convo that we've just had, people. So I'm glad you've come back to the convo. While I wait for Naomi, to remind you all that our event in Soho is next week, Friday. So if you're still wanting to come along, tickets are still available.
What's the link for that?
There's limited capacity. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. And in Eventbrite, you just type in Sisters Talk About. That's SISTARS Talk About. Accept.
So that's a link.
What's the link? What?
For that event.
The link is on Eventbrite. Because I've already pinned something. I don't know if you can pin 3 things. I don't know.
No, you can only pin one thing.
Only pin one thing. Now just reminding people about the event next week, Friday, the 27th.
Yeah.
So yes. Oh. I'm back, folks. I'm back. So what's going on? What were we talking about before we were rudely interrupted by Instagram and the gremlins and cut off? No, it's not the 28th. It's the 27th, babe.
Oh, shit. Did I put the 28th?
Yeah, you did. Delete it off.
How do I delete?
I don't know. I got rid of it. Oh, okay. No, I can't.
Okay, 27.
The 27th of January, we are live in Soho, London, at the Com Sanctum. With DJ Shaq D. And Queen Jodie the poet. And joined by C86ers. And it's Naomi's birthday celebration. Boop, boop, boop. So it's just going to be turn up. Yes, man.
Yeah. You know what? I've put the link in there, but I don't think anyone can really copy and paste the link. So if you go into our bio.
Yeah, and the link to the tickets would be in our bio.
Yeah. So if you go into my bio, or even if you just go straight to Eventbrite, type in Sisters Talk About, and then the location, London, and it will go straight to
watch me neck now.
Yep,
watch me neck now. Watch me neck now. Watch me neck now. Harlem Shaker. Watch me neck now. Watch me neck now.
Right. It's gonna be my birthday, but it's my birthday. Our event is in 2 weeks, but my birthday is a week today. I'm gonna be 41. I'm gonna be 41.
Only.
Yeah, only 41. I know.
But still, no one's gonna be old like you know, because we know you're pushing 60.
You're so rude.
Take one to know, innit? It take one to know.
Now she's gone silent. Huh? She's gone silent.
Take one to know what? What? I'm young. I don't know about you. I'm young, bud. Me a young bud. You not see the cheekbone.
Right. Someone asked me if I was 23. Someone asked me if I was 23 at the weekend.
23.
Yeah. They thought I was 23. They didn't believe me, and I was like, well,
did you ask them to forget the glasses at home?
Say that again.
Did you ask them to forget their glasses at home?
You see you. Right, listen. I don't. You see you. This is why every time I see you, I'll box you in your head. That's my hello to you, because you're so rude and out of order, and you forget everything that you say to me before I see you. So that's why I'll box you in your head back, and that's my hello, and then I give you a hug. Right.
In it.
Yeah. All right.
About they didn't put on the glasses. Look at this face.
You win that one. You win that one. You win
exactly,
that one.
Exactly. It's bright like a 100-watt bulb. That's what it's bright like.
Right. No.
There's new LED lights.
Let me stop. Let me look at this face though. This face.
Yeah, it's just. Anyway.
Don't even say him bright like a diamond. Yes. In bright like a diamond, out of order.
Oh gosh. So is there anything anyone else wanted to say on the subject that we were speaking of? Because it's drawing to 11. Well, GT, thank you for sharing, and I do hope that you and the person managed to sort things out.
Yeah, come to a mutual ground.
A mutual understanding of each other's points of view and respect for each other. Yeah, a mutual understanding.
And I wish you peace. I wish you peace.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
Well, once the peace coming from you guys is love anyway. So any peace from you guys is good. It's sister talking now.
I know, exactly.
It's sister talk about. You guys don't talk nonsense, so it's cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Done. Echo time I fly. Yes, I wish us all could. Yeah, man. All could just continue this
Yeah,
peace and
100%,
blessings.
man.
We all
100%.
are deserving
100%.
of it. Peace,
Mm.
inner peace, love, guidance, and blessings, man.
100%.
Who's that? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
But yeah, it's that's what I aim for, is peace.
In the
Instead
name
of,
of, it's what's the choose the name of Budget? It's not an easy road.
no, it's not.
It's
It
true.
really
It's
isn't.
not an easy road.
No, it's not. It's
No,
not. It's not.
it's
It's not.
not. And the thing is, you know, when you've been in a I already used the word toxic earlier, but I don't want to overuse that word because I hear that word all the time, either toxic or narcissistic.
Yeah.
Of you. But when you've been around unhealthy environments, it can become the norm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So
To stay
true.
in that environment, even though you're not comfortable there, but it's more comfortable to stay in it than to confront it and to move away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or to relieve yourself of that. So it's, yeah, like having an understanding of who you are, what you
Mm.
deserve, and what feels good for you. And what feels good for you, not everybody else is going to be able to understand that, and that's okay.
Mm.
As long as you have that understanding, that's all that matters.
For sure.
That is all that matters.
And also just making sure for yourself, like not long said, it's not an easy road. However, the road that you travel on, you need to make sure you're surrounded and you're traveling on it with the right people.
100%, 100%,
Yeah. Remember, you
100%.
cannot change the people that are around you, but you can change the people you are around. That is
That's true.
Right,
key and very, very important.
So
right,
true.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
right,
yeah,
man.
choosing those people,
Mm.
you ride or die, just make it, you choose them wisely, man.
Mm.
Yeah, and you got a lot to do with body
You
influences
know
there.
what? Forget about ride or dies, ride and live, because no one's dying
Yeah.
around here. I know that that's what we're ultimately promised when we're born. We're promised death. However, is ride and live, let's laugh, let's love. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
People that you can
Live to laugh, yeah?
be that way around, and they uplift you. And it's about
Make you
my
feel
word
happy,
this
make you
year.
feel good, make you feel
Right
love.
then, I'll share one of my words. I've got, I have a few words, and they've been with me for a while. But one of my main words is elevation.
Yeah. Why
Elevation, like
elevation?
me, yeah, like me elevating myself and me elevating others and others elevating me. If we're not
Mm-hmm.
aligned on that frequency, then why? You know,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, we're not aligned to be around one another. It's about
Chantal
elevation,
said,
man.
Chantal says she likes that ride and live. It's
Yeah,
nice ride
ride
and
and
live.
live. It's not about
Let's
ride
ride
or
and
die.
live together, man.
Yeah, ride and live, man.
This is my ride and live posse. My ride and live
Yes,
posse.
Why
yes,
why you choose
yes.
that word elevation?
Why did I choose that? It's a word that just kept on coming to me. And then when I was breaking it down of what that word means for me, it means a lot. It means a lot. Like, I aim to continue to elevate. Like, I went through many years of doubting myself, of being around people that would question me, would put me down. So I was on a downward spiral. And in life, there's ups and downs, and
Yeah.
I respect that. I get that. However, I want to be elevating and to be going places. Do you know what I mean? Doing things with my
Mm.
life and like even take out like the career aspect, just like me spiritually, I want to be, and I aim to be elevating, for me to be like, I know that there's challenges that I'm going to be faced with, however, that I elevate throughout every challenge. I learn something, I gain some knowledge. That knowledge is going to allow me to elevate, you know? So yeah, but yeah, that word, it like spiritually, you know, it just kept on coming to me. So I accepted it. I was like, that's, for whatever reason,
So
like
it
there's
become like a
times
chant, innit?
when, pardon?
It become like a chant to you.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
time,
100%,
yeah.
100%, 100%. Like,
Donna said
yeah.
the feeling you get when you're elevating is a proper high that encompasses your entire being.
Wow, yeah, exactly, exactly. And that's why, like, nowadays, when you see me smile, it's actually a real smile. It's a real smile. I went through some very dark days where my smile, as I said earlier, was not always real. It's what I
Mm.
wanted to be. I wanted to be happy, but I wasn't really happy deep inside because there was so much hurt. But nowadays, because of my state of mind and how I'm continually working on myself, and I pull myself up to, in order, you know, because the way that I can be hard on others or may challenge other people, I do that to myself, especially because I am my own worst critic as well. There's nothing that you or anybody could say to me that I haven't already said to myself, you know? So, but yeah, my smile nowadays is real. Like it's a big smile and I'm smiling from within. Like my soul is smiling. I'm generally a very happy person because I'm grateful and I'm thankful for life and where I'm at, where like what I've gained, even the losses, everything. I'm like, everything's happened for a reason. Even the losses that have allowed me to elevate,
Mm.
you know? So yeah, man, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. But yeah, no, this tonight's conversation's been really great. And what I loved, and I'm glad that,
Who you got to
like, say,
chat? I
like
want to
how
ask
we
you a
are as
question.
well. Yeah, it's been like a deep chat about things that we've been through or currently going through. And we've been very passionate about that, but we've been able to listen to one another.
People that are in the chat, if you don't mind me asking, I'm just going to put a question to you. And if you just write it in the chat, name one thing that you would like to release for
Yeah,
2023.
yeah.
What is it? One thing that you would like. Just put in the chat one thing that you would like to release. Something that you think is blocking you from your blessings and you just literally want to release it.
We have to put it in the chat too. Just trying to think what
Yeah.
I'm gonna put.
Uh,
Mm.
mm, mm, mm. I'll just spell it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was like, how do I spell?
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that. That's what I'm releasing.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey Rose, how you doing, King? The conversation tonight has been about boundaries with family, and Fiona's just asked everyone to put in the chat, because we're talking about releasing. What would you like to release? What's your aim to release in 2023? Oh, I'm glad that you've enjoyed the conversation too, Donna. Mwah. Donna, me blood clot baby father.
Donna.
Oh
Jesus
shit.
Christ, she's wicked.
Why? Donna, you too old.
My Lord.
Chantal really agreed. Oh, what?
Oh my God. She just right down.
I want to box it, but True said the creator spoke to me hard. Yeah. You two are like, you're welcome. Okay. I release. So there's me. I release all trauma and pain and self-doubt because I do doubt myself a lot.
Yes, you do.
I doubt myself a lot. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I need to release all that. And be able to accept my blessings.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah. So that's me. What about you, GT?
I've put down a history of hurt. I'm going through situations that is still being walked through, and I'm still working out how to deal with it. However, it has been a long time history, and it's just been pure hurt.
Yeah.
Pure hurt. So I give it to the creator to help me deal with it and to release it.
Yeah, man.
I would say more love to humanity.
Say that again.
More love to humanity.
You release all what? What do you release?
More love to humanity instead of holding back.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, Chantal, he draws me out he's drawing me out in 2020. Is that your baby father, Chantal? Oh my God. Chantal.
Chantal and she baby father.
Still drama for another decade. Oh, Dana, miss sorry, Dana, miss sorry.
Yeah, sorry, sis.
Sorry, love.
I hope it's not for another decade.
Yes.
Speak on it that it won't be drama for another decade. It will not.
Remember, words are powerful. So even when we say, I am not that, you actually are that. Because you've used that negative word in what you're saying. Yeah. So
hence the reason why I said that, people speak in silence.
Yeah.
And people understand you in silence because body language means a lot. It expresses itself more than words.
Yeah. And like Naomi says, my face, I don't need to speak, so my face says everything.
Yeah. I thought my face was bad, but yours, geez and peace. Are you giving me a stare? Don't give me no stare looks, lady.
Where run on your family, sir? My Lord. That's a family to be aware of.
Donna says, "Me sorry too."
To be aware of. Is she running you down?
I know.
Donna says,
that family, that be careful, that family.
Donna's just put, "Me sorry too. He ain't willing to grow, so I accepted it. So I'm just trying to change how I deal with him." Yeah, that's the best way, babe.
Yeah, sometimes change. If it's not working, change it.
Change how you deal with it, knowing that other person is willing to change.
Try it from a different angle and see if that works. But yeah, you were sorted, darling. It will all sort itself out. All will be good in the world and things. All will be good, but on that night, folks. It is time to bid you all a good night and to say
good night, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
You said it wrong. Beg you don't sing it if you don't know the words, yeah? If you don't know the right words in order.
Let me finish what I'm singing first.
No, because you're not singing it in order of the song. The words is mixed up. Turn around.
Good
night, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. It no go so. It does not go so.
Adieu to you and you and you.
Okay.
Yeah, finished now.
Let's get the next version now.
That's the version that I sing, and that version is correct.
You got a version for Fifi now.
good night, farewell, auf
Yeah,
Wiedersehen.
let's shut up. You better shut up. Better shut up. Shut up. It's quiet. It's quiet. Very quiet.
You're so rude and out of order. I'm blessing the world with my vocals.
That's what I know I am, and I don't business. Just shut up. Just stop singing.
Good night, farewell. I'll be the same. Good night. Adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Good night. Good night. Good night.
What's that?
What's the film again? Just listen, Donna, I didn't mash up the song. No.
Yes, you mashed up the Rotted song. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly, the song just mashed up my life. Yes. Yes.
Nico, you mash up my life. You mash up my life. You mash up my life. Nico, you mash up my life. That's it, Sound of Music. We haven't sung that song in a while, babes. Nico, you mash up my life. You mash up my life. You mash up my life. Nico, mash up my life.
Look at the face, boy. Look at the face.
I want you gonna sing with me. Like, harmonize with me. Well, I'm glad I got that out of my system. If any more songs come to mind, I'll just sing.
Let's go now. Let's cut this now. Then,
guys, you have a good night, a good evening.
Yes. Thank you for joining,
GT.
Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Thank you for sharing. Honestly, stay blessed.
Yeah.
Everyone else, thank you so much, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for your comments, people.
Oh,
yeah.
Why is Donna still typing? Why are you still laughing after me?
Right?
I'm gonna say that. What say, GT?
The 27th is the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone should come out and come to that show.
Yeah, if you can make it, please join us. It would be an absolute pleasure to have you in the room with us.
Yeah, man. Sharing the space. The beautiful
sharing is caring.
Sharing the beautiful space that we have for us, because we don't often get spaces like that. Let me tell you, sir.
The space is plush, man.
Yeah.
Plush.
That's how we roll, man. You know. Well, yeah, good night, kings. Good night, queens. Have a blessed evening. Have a blessed rest of the week.
Blessing.
You know what I mean?
Meetings. Bye.
Meetings. And we'll see you on the 27th. Those who can make it.
Yeah.
When is the next Instagram talk show?
Pardon?
When is the next Instagram show?
It'll be the first Monday of February.
Okay.
Yeah. I cannot remember what date that. Wait a minute.
I'll think of some topics.
Yeah. Any topics that anyone would like us to speak about? Just DM us.
Yeah, DM us.
Literally, that's how this one came about. Someone mentioned something. Oh, that would be good. Say, just DM us. There's quite a few that we have actually. That we need to go back and look at, but we're always looking for different topics. So yeah, nothing is too big or too small. We'll chat about it, man.
All right.
Yeah,
unapologetically.
And honestly.
Honestly, giving our honest views, which are our views, not everyone. We don't claim to be the knowers of everything. So.
No, we definitely don't.
So. Love y'all.
Once again,
love peace and hair grease. We out. Bye.
Peace out. Bye.
Bye. Bye.